look darker than
Wow.
usual.
Wow is pay to play, my nigga?
Is that light?
Paying to
Like,
play Wizard of
It's
Warcraft?
not all the way on.
do we usually have that like brighter?
Maybe.
So I feel like we kind of like, you feel me? We're not glowing. We're not glowing like we usually do.
Indeed, we're not.
Indubitably. But how y'all feeling?
Indubitably.
Thank y'all for watching other this YouTube.
All the
you got something to tell me real quick?
Huh?
You got something to tell me real quick?
Nah, not today. I don't really not feeling too good, and you know, it's just like,
Hey,
hey, what up, niggas? Up in this with that like, that subscribe. You feel me? Turn on all notifications. Pretty please, cause you know we've been on that grind. And
We've
like,
been on that grind, bro.
sometimes I gotta like dig food out of the garbage can from my job the night before I go home just to eat. So like, if you really just like hit us with that like, comment, subscribe, turn on all notifications, I could probably like be able to afford to eat some rice. You feel me? Once in a while. So we beg you. We beg you. Please and thank you.
Oh.
You just scared the fuck out of my cat.
Yeah, that's why I said. Yeah,
No! I'm sorry, X.
This shit's fire as fuck. I just want to say.
What?
This right
Rax, you
Oh,
nasty.
you like that?
I love this.
That's why I said like might be my favorite flavor.
Fire.
Well, now I know which
Fuck.
one to get y'all. Then you want that one?
None of that. I mean, you took it, right? That's yours.
I have a bang as well. That's why I like either one. I drink either one.
Damn, the cat heard it through the headphones.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't like it. You feel me?
You're good, yeah.
Right.
Y'all like the flavor. Go ahead. I
appreciate
don't mind. I have another one.
Wow,
Beta,
Beta,
you
you
have a
haven't.
cat?
She not even reading chat. She just.
I got a cat at my mom's house.
You really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't even know.
Named Mocha.
Oh, maybe I didn't know that. That sounds familiar. I think you told me that.
Then they got a turtle
That's
named
a fuss.
Enrique. Now I'm taking the turtle though. I'm bringing the turtle over here though. But I do got a cat named
Where you
Mocha.
gonna put the turtle at?
It's a turtle. I figured out. It's a.
Oh,
You feel me? Like
How big is the tank? Cause I had a turtle. This tank was pretty big.
it's like
Pause. The tank?
probably
Oh.
This nigga was pretty big.
I said the tank was pretty big, didn't I? I thought I said the tank was pretty big.
Maybe.
I got
Not pause.
Maybe.
Maybe you did.
I think it's
don't
probably
know.
like the size of this, like the
Yeah,
it looks like the
shit.
width
You're good, Beta.
and the length. Pause. It's
I can't with y'all. You got the length and the width. Pause.
right. I gotta look through in the girt, like
Circumference.
He said going down. He said once you get down to the base and the shaft.
right. The nigga, you talking about? Still talking about the
You
tank?
talking about the tank, right? Yeah, what up, bro?
Right, it's probably like this size right here.
Oh, like
the
with
tank.
the brown?
Not the whole, like the black and the brown.
Fascinating.
Nigga, where you gonna put that? That's a big ass. That's what I'm saying. Cause like the tank I had was like half for this, and that was already kind of big.
I'll probably put it like in the living room somewhere, really.
I mean,
You know.
I guess you'll figure it out. I was just thinking like that's a big ass tank.
But then again, we did have that tank for 2 turtles though. But then one was
passed away.
yeah. Well, it actually was given away, I guess, because they kept fighting each other.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Cause you know they actually don't live. Well, I guess for these tortoises, they live to like 150.
Yeah,
So it's about to outlive all of us.
No, most
Type
definitely.
shit, so.
That's how they do.
But for the two, we actually finna go ahead. If y'all didn't know, we gonna talk. Of course, we talk. We have a little intro. Y'all should know this by now. But we finna go ahead and get into this Vita Gardens. Y'all probably seen this Map Pat.
I'm gonna say yeah. You just into Map Pad or you just watch it on your own or something.
But if not, that's what we're here. You feel me? Have our you feel me? What would happen if, or how would you do this, or you feel me? You know we make our jokes and shit like that, so. Feel me?
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Are they flashing lights?
Flashing.
Great.
Lights. Y'all hear that? It's a little too low.
Pause.
From barren wastes to lush forests,
It's real quiet. I know how like each video is like quiet.
Yeah, they
Earth
said
has
Ratchet is
known
real
creatures
quiet.
since the dawn of life
Alright,
itself.
Hold on, Dizzy.
Only until very recently,
I don't think this
things
little
have
video
changed.
they're like,
New life forms have appeared all around the globe that completely changed the balance of nature and what we know about evolution itself.
It's a tongue flick for me, bro.
That is why we, at National Living Meat Research, have been studying these new species, trying to help educate everyone about these creatures and their
we about to learn
wondrous
about
ways
these
of
creatures
life.
right now.
The kids. You call those kids.
First, what are these new life forms?
Kids.
Since their explosive arrival across the globe in 1931, there has been much debate on what these newcomers are and where they came from. Are they extraterrestrials coming to invade Earth? Or are they demons who come from hell to purge humanity? From what our scientists have discovered, no. The origins of these creatures are solely to Earth, miraculously out of nowhere. We don't know why or how, but one thing is for certain, Earth is now their home. What these creatures are is mysterious and still not well known today. But here's what we do know. These creatures are comprised mainly of muscle tissue, organs, and bones. They greatly resemble animals with no skin, or store-bought meat. Because of these characteristics, they have been named accordingly as Vita carnis. The carni species consume decaying, organic matter, but their main diet is composed of raw meat, not including their carnis relatives. The carnis only appear in places where there is an abundance of crawl, which leads to the first creature of the carnis species, the crawl. The crawl is a growth of meaty tendrils that closely resemble the small intestine, the only difference being the dark red coloration. These tendrils grow in a similar pattern as vines, mold, or fungi. A primary stem structure is the host to divisions of other, smaller branches. In each tendril contains a variety of veins, arteries, and other similar organs used to transport nutrients absorbed from its surroundings. The ends of these tendrils are equipped with organelles used to absorb water and organic matter necessary for growth. The source of these organic materials is mainly found in dirt and soil on surrounding surfaces. Using its root-like tendrils, it absorbs the material and processes it into usable energy. Although, the crawl also obtains energy through another means. Using a sacral's growth. Because of its efficiency, it can be found pretty much anywhere. Its recent inclusion in the ecosystem has caused many major changes in nature's balance. One may assume that the crawl's presence may outcompete any other competitors, but due to its unique life cycle, where old branches fall off and decay into nutrient-rich compost, all forms of life seemingly flourish instead. The crawl's abundance grants plenty of nourishment to all animals, from plants feeding on the decayed crawl, herbivores thriving on increased plant population, and carnivores feeding on both the abundant prey, and are able to eat the crawl as well. The presence of all these animals leave behind waste, which will be broken down and consumed by the crawl, and the cycle begins again. This form of symbiosis leads to an environment where all populations thrive. Humanity also uses the crawl to our advantage. Because of the supernatural rate of growth and its richness in nutrients, it has been sustainably cultivated into domestic farms. The crawl is harvested and processed into fertilizer, which greatly increases crop yield and quality. The crawl may also be used as a food source for humans, and reliably so. But due to its unkindly appearance and taste, it has yet to reach cuisine standards. The crawl also plays a very important role in the next creatures that we have been studying. Sometimes, in a crawl-populated environment, a node of meat may develop on one of the branches. This node will fall off and grow into a functioning organism, and go to live on as an independent animal. This leads us to the upcoming species that we will be discussing. The first of these creatures are the trimmings. The trimmings. Trimmings are small animals that resemble...
That's what it looks like?
Yeah!
It look nothing like the picture, bro.
Yes, it do.
No, it do not. My nigga.
The trimmings. Trimmings are small animals that resemble skinned
That's it,
raccoons.
You know, Matt Pat
They
said
are
that thing
commonly
was
known
cute.
to have a plump
I
body,
still can't say
round
it.
head,
Respectfully,
Nah,
Matt Pat.
nah,
I
nose
don't
nah,
and
know.
Matt
ear
Matt Pat
holes,
bugging, bro.
and an agape
Matt
mouth.
Pat, I mean,
They are also
Even
equipped
Rax
with
said
a
they
diverse
to each
interesting.
own.
limbs.
To each
Hey,
own, bro.
they might have a
All
plug. They might
individual
release
trimmings are
plushies of them.
unique,
Get
each
enough
with a different
people to
body
talk
shape,
about it.
number
Might be a
of
plushie.
limbs, and other characteristics.
Wow.
One thing they all share in common is that they are made mostly of meat tissue and are a maximum
big are
of
they?
20 centimeters in length,
It is.
no larger than a basketball.
Okay, so they are as small as I thought they were.
Its life starts with its separation
I
from
thought they
its
were like
home.
our size at first.
People
Ugh.
wonder to find
Imagine like
anything that
niggas
is
in your
edible and
house.
able to consume.
Never just.
Although it is an omnivore, being
What's
able to
your
hunt
name?
meat and forage for plant
What's your
matter,
name?
trimmings are almost entirely scavengers.
It's true.
Their diet consists of rotting plants and meat, including, but not
Interesting,
limited
Rex.
to, fruits, vegetables, roots, seeds,
They said in the video
insects,
they tell you
and
how to take
deceased
care of these
animals.
pets. That's wild.
Although its appearance is unsightly, it is a cowardly creature, only fleeing, screeching, and hiding when threatened. Because of its lack of defensive
Man,
traits,
you ill
it lies near
spiders
the
and
bottom
all
of the food
that?
chain,
Ah!
making it easy
Right.
to
Only about the
overpower and
act,
pick
only
off
the
very
act.
regularly.
It's like,
Because he said it's like, I'm scared.
yeah,
That
that.
shit getting stepped on.
Its
They come in my
population
crib. I
would
get no
eventually
fuck.
die out.
I'm like,
That'd be a
Not the
messy.
case.
killing it with fire,
The
That'd be
nigga.
crow
so
constantly
messy.
I
possesses
stumped out
a
a rat.
large
That's
quantity
messy.
of trimming notes,
I mean, it's
keeping up
bigger
their
than a rat.
numbers.
No,
But-
what the fuck?
Naturally,
I guess
trimmings
It
do
depends
that's
on
the
what
same with the
stage. It depends on what
basketball.
stage.
Crawl.
Yeah, that's just the size of a basketball. Nigga, that's the size of a fucking
Trimmings
Yorkie
grow
dog.
at a
Yeah.
rapid pace,
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck that, I'm
That-
running.
in around 7 months.
It's scared of
having
you
a
though.
maximum
Nah,
lifespan
nigga,
of
trust me,
2 to
not as
4
much as I'm
years.
scared of it.
Look, you only lived to 2 to 4 years.
Oh,
Although
wow.
they are plentiful,
It's still
humanity has no problem.
Nigga, look, he
with
got
implementing
extra joints in his
into
arm.
society.
I told you.
He got extra joints! Why this nigga got an extra joint,
Even
bro?
digging through trash bins
This
and
nigga
making
dunked him.
excessive noise
I
at
know.
night.
Bro, this nigga
Interesting.
ugly as hell.
Yeah,
That's a
bless his
spider
eyes,
on the
Besides all
eater?
of this,
Go back.
some people still
A spider is a trash can.
Oh.
Yeah.
Besides all of this,
Are they real?
some people still
You
keep
just tell me
trimmings
they
as
love getting
pets
scratches
and
and
relatively
Are they
domesticate
real?
them.
No, they're not real.
They can't be
Nuisance or
domesticated.
not, trimmings are a wondrous creature. From their plentiful numbers to their skittish nature,
Bro, you
they
can't
are truly a thing to
It's
be
You
just
just
called.
off the fucking
It's a
screen, nigga.
length of skin,
If I
bro.
went to my
Next
homie
species
crib
on
and he
our
said, oh,
list
you want to
is
see my trimming?
the meat
Bro, I
snake.
smacked the shit out of you. Fuck you, idiot.
You smack it. Would you
The
smack
meat
him with
snake.
glasses?
Alright, we got the meat
The
snake,
meat
y'all.
snake is a worm-like creature made of a variety
Smack
of
from
types
across
of
the
meat,
street.
coated
Now
in a
that I could
transparent,
probably have as a
skin-like
plant.
membrane.
Hell
Well,
no.
Or as a plant.
It
I was
transfers
about to
during
say.
its lifespan, depending on how
They
much
kind
it
of
Gonna
like
make
a
it
worm,
real?
you
But
feel?
it's
when
like-
it first separates
Yeah,
from
like,
the
that's
crawl,
not that
It's
bad,
it's
you
only
feel
a
me?
few centimeters in length.
But how long
meat
they grow?
snake?
Eventually, it will reach an average length of 5 meters. Although, under extreme conditions, like natural disasters, war,
So you
or
can have a
plague,
5
it
foot.
can greatly
Actually, in my
surpass
mind,
this
nigga, I
length.
did not know it
No,
got
that's
that big.
16 foot. That was 5
The meat
meters.
snake's
Yeah,
diet
16
consists
feet.
entirely of dead animals
That's
or
a that's
parts.
real. That's a snake.
A meat snake
That's
is
an
incapable
anaconda
of consuming a
with no
healthy,
skin.
What do you mean, Rocks? What do you mean?
I ain't gonna do that.
Oh, did he say something sus to be at the deposit?
Yes, meat. I mean, he said meat snake like 12 times.
Oh, they say he's the image we have to go back.
No, that's definitely images like in between.
What image?
The meat
you
snake's
gotta
diet
go back
consists in
and
its condition. It will reach. It is only a
Yeah, but
few
that image, we
centimeters
saw
in
that,
length.
though.
Nuh-uh. It's like in between. It's like a glitch. I know what you're
Eventually,
talking about.
it will reach an average length of 5 meters. Although, under extreme conditions, like natural disasters, war, or plague, it can greatly
Damn.
All right.
See, but I'm like, it's so hard to get to
conditions
it.
like natural
Without, like,
disasters,
downloading
Can you
the
pause
video.
and
or
rewind it?
plague,
With YouTube?
it can
Damn.
Like, just
bring
go to the thingy,
conditions
and you
like
the pictures
natural
pop up.
disasters, war, or plague.
But you gotta like click it. Nah, this one you gotta click like it's like
No, it's
a.
like right there, see?
No, that's it.
Oh, damn, I was way further back. We can get right.
Greatly
Damn. I
Damn,
did it
that
too
shit-
slow. Hang on.
That shit hard
I'm
as
gonna
fuck
get
to
this.
natural
get.
disasters,
Without
war,
downloading and
or
actually
plague,
going back.
it can
Oh, set the play speed back.
Ah.
Hey!
Ah.
That I read. Largest meat snake ever discovered. Pause.
Hefty
Let me read this motherfucker, because niggas be trying to play my reading.
Wait.
Actually, I'm not gonna be able to read that. 'Cause I'm supposed to wear glasses, and that shit is already blurry.
That's true, though, Rex. I could do that.
It's gonna be double blurry for
And
me,
I
y'all.
thank you. My bad.
Does it really?
What?
Nah, go ahead. He said if you do the press these buttons, you go in between frames.
I thought it was these ones.
Oh, shit.
You when it's
But that's
paused?
what Rex said. If you hit those like these. Alright, go ahead. Read. We're not gonna mess it up first, and then go
Let
ahead
me
and
read
sit
this
back.
first.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, during a sweep of underground settlements made during the war,
Yep.
a massive sized meat snake was discovered. Excuse me, stuck inside an underground. The fuck did that say? Railway. Bro, I'm already supposed to be wearing glasses. This shit is not easy for your boy. The beast was measured at a total of 40 meters in length. Okay, so
wow.
5 meters, 16 feet, nigga. 40 meters?
So do 40 meters times 8.
Multiply by 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got you.
Nigga, I gotta be 131 feet!
That's your pet right there, bro.
Rex already did. No, first of all, no. That's different. They say when they grow up in like war areas and stuff like that.
World War II or some shit like that, right?
But
so they don't never stop growing. They don't have like a capsize.
No, I guess not.
Damn.
Like the more you feed them, the more they just grow.
Just keep going.
Nigga, 131 feet. That bitch is just like slugging away on the train.
How do they not? How do you not? I'm pretty sure he's fucking some shit like he gotta be fucking up the fucking foundation or something.
It was underground, so like
that's what I'm saying. Like he ain't making like no sinkholes or nothing, like doing all that shit. I'm thinking he. That's the Alaskan bullworm from SpongeBob.
You ain't never lying. That is the Alaskan bullworm.
The Alaskan bullworm.
Okay, that right there. It's believed that bodies gathered during the war were fed to the creature, causing it to reach the unbelievable size. Cult activity, and that's all it's
straight cult activity.
That's just a cult activity.
But nah, facts. I guess that's like they just dead bodies. They don't know what to do with it. Instead of burning them, it's like here, eat it.
That's why. That's even more fucked up. If it never had the taste for like human flesh. And then you do that?
Yeah, now it's looking for them bitches.
Now it's only gonna be looking for humans and shit.
I think he was talking about the arrows. Oh no, he did mean the.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't really know that. What the fuck?
That's wild as fuck. Ain't no way.
That's about to literally change the way we.
Oh, you already know. That's low-key crazy.
That's literally mad.
Yeah, full of that shit.
Bro, that nigga fat, bro.
Thank you. I like the little hacks on that. Nice.
Yeah. Alright, Smokey, thank you for coming through and showing that little support.
Thank you.
You have a great night.
It's like I'm watching a VHS tape.
That's true, Rex.
Well, that's terrifying to think that, if you just keep feeding them, they just keep going.
A meat snake is incapable of consuming a healthy, living organism.
Oh, it only eats dead things.
It locates its food by using a tongue-like organ covered in sensors to touch and feel its environment. The sensors catch particles of decaying meat, notifying the meat snake that there is food nearby. This process shares many similarities to regular snakes, hence the meat snake's name. Once it locates the corpse, the meat snake will open its jaw and swallow the entire body whole. Once the entire body is consumed, the meat snake's stomach will release a variety of chemicals. Some will break down soft tissue like skin, and the connection points between muscles. Others chemicals will then ferment and preserve the tissue to keep it from breaking down for as long as possible. After that, the remaining flesh and bones will move along the meat snake's tract and slowly be implemented into its own structure, extending the meat snake.
Which is why I never
Unsatisfactory parts like skulls, pelvises, hair, and fingernails will be excreted. Speaking of skulls, the meat snake will take the skull from the consumed organism and use it as its own. Each meat snake has its own skull, each corresponding.
That is wild.
So like, I feel like the top he probably is like a rhino type shit, which is like got the horn. Odell was probably like a bird type shit, which is like got the beak. And that was a nigga. That was a whole dude. You see, because it got like the skull face. Yeah.
It's good ideas for anime though. You want something
high key?
Good inspiration.
To what that one has consumed. During its
it's like what's the Avatar, the Face Stealer?
Cool.
Then it will swap or replace these skulls if needed. A meat snake's lifespan depends entirely on how much a meat snake consumes. The longest one has lived for was 28 years.
Damn.
The meat snake has no predators and is immune to disease due to its preserving chemicals. The only significant ways a meat snake can die is through starvation, burning, or complete destruction of the meat snake's membrane coating.
So shoot it up?
Interestingly, the meat snake is the only member of the
God
Carnies
damn,
family
that's like
that
the
is able
biggest
to
one.
reproduce. When a meat snake reaches an excessive size, and is in the conditions to do so, it will commence mitosis, splitting itself in two. Then the now two meat snakes will go on their separate ways and live on as two distinct organisms.
This shit freaking me out. Give me a
Meat
fucking
snakes
cross.
can only be found in
Imagine these
moderate
things
temperature
exist in
climates,
real life?
not too hot, not too cold.
I mean, we don't have to worry so long as you're not dead.
Entirely on
It
the
only
amount
feasts
of
on the dead,
corpses
but it's still
available.
weird. You know?
Where there is death,
But it still get
there
worse.
are meat snakes.
I'm about to say, it's gonna get worse.
Humanity will use them to our advantage. Meat snakes are a very efficient and clean way of disposing of any meat products. The preserving
did you
fluid
see what
within the
Rex
meat
said?
snake's
The
body
big
disinfects
snake
the
that was in that
carrion,
tunnel or whatever?
preventing the
Had a
spread of
horse
disease.
face.
This goes for teeth.
Humans use meat snakes in butcher shops as a waste bin, dispose roadkill, within war on the battlefield to dispose of festering bodies and parts, and within zoos to dispose of deceased animals. They are extremely tame, not caring if any creature is around them, only acting defensively when it is within consuming a meal. This means they are very easy to tame.
Why would anybody...
Overall, meat snakes are a marvelous creature with a very interesting way of sustaining itself. It is an amazing experience to encounter one, as long as you don't mind the smell. Our next creature is the mimic.
Here it is.
This dude.
The mimic. Here is the mimic.
See with the days of?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no hint in this one.
No, there is.
Oh, there is. You can't see it though. Oh, there it is.
After being... Go ahead.
Okay.
After being stranded at sea, the young prince eventually was cast to an island. Injured, the prince stumbled his way into a nearby cave. The prince used what magic he could to put himself into a healing sleep.
Yeah, there was some type of. I forgot the story weird.
The mimic.
Behind the story. This is where you
The
said.
mimic is a
it gets
bipedal
fucked
creature
up.
with uncanny similarities to humanoid anatomy. They
We gotta
greatly
watch this
resemble
video.
humans without skin,
I might have
with
watched
added
this video.
exaggerated features.
I
These
watched
features
this one. I think
include
this is
I'm not fucking
extended
with it.
finger length, longer limbs, bulging, empty eyes, and their most prominent feature, a wide, teeth-filled smile. Although it resembles a happy face, this is due to coincidence,
One of the
and
aliens
is only how their facial structure
experiments
is
in my
shaped.
anime might look like this motherfucker, but like less.
And while the mimic
red.
contains much more teeth than humans, and their teeth is comprised almost entirely of incisors, with some canine and premolars in the back. This tooth composition is ideal for biting down onto
thank you,
meat
Rex.
and swallowing chunks whole.
Pause.
A mature mimic's diet is comprised entirely of human flesh.
Alright, careful.
Wait, what do you hear?
Careful.
Because of this, they are found solely around
That was
human
weird.
That was the
populated
way that
areas.
sound? You just hear like a little.
The mimic's life cycle
that
is
what it
made
was?
of three
Oh, that was-
stages.
What was it?
Their diet is comprised entirely of human flesh.
Yeah, no, it just
Oh,
paused.
just pause.
Because of this, they are found solely around human populated areas.
See, look, the U.S.
The mimic's life cycle is made of three stages.
Interesting. I didn't even look that
What
one
do you
up,
know
Rex.
about that? What's up here? What's this?
I forget. That's Russia, isn't it? Or am I
What's
tweaking?
this?
No, I think I'm tweaking.
So like the colder areas they don't fuck with. What?
The mimic's
So-
life cycle is made of
One
three
Canada.
stages. In the first stage, a young mimic separates from the crawl. They closely resemble their trimming relatives, but are thin, sleek, and only have 4 appendages. In this
Don't
stage,
kill it.
the young mimic will hunt small animals,
Oh, I
moving
did
on to
see that,
larger
right?
and
So
larger
it's
as they grow. Once large enough, it will begin metamorphosis into the next stage of life. Once fully transformed, it will resemble the description mentioned in the beginning. Its hunting style changes and becomes much more complicated. It now stalks and feeds only on humans. It will locate human populated area and begin its search for an easy target.
Yeah, alright. Now it's
To
Chicago.
blend in, it may use objects to conceal itself.
Oh, now it's like
These include clothing, mannequins, and furniture.
You see what they hide in?
That's fucked up.
Imagine your couch just got an arm come out that motherfucker.
How the fuck you hide in my couch, my nigga?
That's the thing.
They-
They're just
they
able to
do
just kind
that.
of slip in. Pause.
They probably like cats, but like just like
No, they're nimble, yeah.
yeah.
That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up.
Once a target has been found, the mimic will observe its prey and learn its routine and when it is most vulnerable. This is typically when the human is asleep at night. Once the prey is within position, the mimic will advance silently until it is close enough. The mimic will then execute and immediately begin consumption. Once the mimic has had its fill, it will leave the scene, a fair distance away from the human population, and begin to digest its meal.
Who the fuck can take a picture of these mimics to survive it?
He said,
right.
I bet, thanks, bro.
Like the mimics.
It's a cameraman.
But he said,
it's a
cameraman.
Begin to digest.
But they said like he digesting his food, so I guess they don't move when they digesting their food.
Maybe.
Digest its meal.
I ain't risking it, nigga.
Stationary mimic found outside of town, presumably digesting last night's meal, photographed by Spite of Artemis. Okay.
Yeah.
Although, in the case that a human is awake, a mimic will use a variety of sounds to either lure or startle.
That was the video.
Was it really?
In the case that a human is awake, a mimic will use a variety of sounds to either lure or startle prey.
The video that.
Nigga, that shit.
I know that head, Joe. That head, Joe.
Nigga.
Woo!
That shit was, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I fucking hate you.
That's
niggas,
what I was
bro.
like.
I was about to beat
We
the
all was like.
nigga. You don't even know how
Okay,
quick
that was a
I
video.
looked at the camera behind me. I looked at the frame like, who the fuck, like, bro.
He was ready. I was ready, nigga.
I was so ready to
Yeah.
go. Cause you know when you like in scary movies when you look behind you immediately get attacked.
Yeah.
That's why I always look in the camera first.
So you had to.
Yeah. Me.
Yo, bro.
Bro, no,
I was
it's
about
worse.
to vote. No,
It's
It's
bro.
worse because I
That's
have
they
this.
lying, bro.
I have this headset half off.
Me too.
So I thought it was real.
Me too.
I
That
did
me
it.
too. That's why I was like.
I have my shit full on volume all the way up.
Ooh.
So
So
it
you
sounded
were
like
do.
it sounded like someone was banging on the door,
Yeah.
bro. Like do, and I just looked like
I thought it was
Nigga,
worse because the
what
door is
the
wide
fuck?
open.
It's
I thought
open,
somebody
right? So who
was
the
in the
fuck is
kitchen just
banging?
like, hey, I'm looking at you. Knock, knock,
right.
knock.
It felt like it was coming through like that, so I thought it was like someone in like the bathroom or
They're
something.
about to get the shit jumped out.
My first, I was about to hop straight into fight mode, G. I
That's
looked
why I
at
keep a dog. I swear, Hex. That's why I keep a dog or a cat in the room just in case.
just to say Barker.
This way we was all silent.
Heck
Nigga,
yeah, Hex said-
we was listening
I'm
to the
real
smallest, anything.
waiting,
We was about
bro.
to whoop whatever's over that ass. Oh, really?
We
Hex
all
said-
sat up like, what was that?
Hex said, if you hear a knocking and the dog doesn't jump up barking, it's the video. True.
True.
Rax said, oh, y'all gotta do more horror shit. This is the most entertaining type of reaction. I love horror shit, man.
I hate
Paranormal
it.
stuff.
I hate horror
That's
shit.
why we gotta do it together, man.
Together.
But that's why they call them mimics. They mimic human noises and distractions to corner the human, so they're an easy target.
Like, what's their names?
Wendigo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with the Wendigo? Amanda looking all Wendigo, Mimic looking all. There's a thing going on
It's
right
all
now.
about
What
tall,
the
like
fuck?
You're telling me
Yeah.
that knock is a mimic, my nigga?
He did those voice, yeah.
Mimics are intelligent. Wait, with his voice?
Yeah, he was mimicking someone knocking on the door,
so
so
you
you answer
open
it.
it
That's
up.
even crazier than
So
the
imagine,
Wendigo.
right, you
Because
sleeping.
Wendigos mimic people's voices.
Yeah.
That shit.
No,
He
mimic
can
the
mimic.
noise.
He can mimic
So imagine
anything.
you got your
Wow.
door locked. You thinking this on this? You get captain or something
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
like-
You hey, we trying to watch the woo woo. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Oh,
I
I
bet.
should say less.
Nigga, that's
Face
it.
gone.
Gone.
Face gone.
You know what would be even creepier, actually? If you could, like, discern the sounds between actual captain and mimic captain.
You said
Like,
what?
like it would be even crazier. It would be even more just like it's like if you could discern the noise between like it's like it'll sound like him, but it'll sound like him like damping like, hey yo, we finna watch
Oh,
this
like
movie.
you could tell.
It's
I'm like, you
that
could
doesn't
definitely
sound
tell.
Like, that doesn't sound like him.
Like
Why you
if
talking
it was
that?
like Captain when he was like, hey, we finna watch the movie.
You know,
Right,
it's
you,
like,
what the
Like
fuck?
menacing.
like you know, like
I'm-
that's what would freak me
That's
out
not-
more. Like it, like you can tell it's something mimicking
something.
him.
But here's the
and it's
thing,
not
you
actually
see
him.
this?
I feel like they
Bro,
gonna
I
definitely
can't
get.
turn my PC off.
He said, "Me."
I
He
feel
was
like
fucking with the mimic, bro.
they gonna hit it exactly. The only way to catch him is if you try to have a conversation with him.
Yeah, because if they heard Captain's voice and they would know how to like do it perfectly.
Yeah, but like if you have a conversation with like they don't know his memory, like hey remember blah blah blah, and
That's
he'll
gonna
be
be like,
like
But it don't
quiet.
matter. By the time I open the door, I'm already dead, nigga.
That's how you act before you open the door.
So I'm at okay, but if his voice is the same as Captain's,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You
just be
won't
like
know.
Captain, like
But here's the
knock on
thing.
the door. Hey, you wanna watch One Piece? I'm gonna just be like, depending on when my birthday is. Captain gonna be like, nigga, what? like that's just,
nah, because a mimic is actually gonna answer that question though. You know what I'm saying? Captain would never. He'd be like, "What are you talking about?" The mimic would be like, "Oh, your birthday's this and that." You'd be like, "Captain would never say." In response to
a mimic wouldn't know my birthday, would it?
That's true.
Also, think with One Piece though, One Piece acts on like a Thursday.
Well, then already off rip, I'm gonna know.
You feel me?
Something's
So that's why you just gotta pay attention to what they saying.
Yeah,
Tarzan actually could mimic a gunshot. He did that in a Disney film. That was crazy. I like that. My cat.
Really?
He did. Yeah. You gotta watch Tarzan.
I gotta rewatch that shit. Man, that's wild.
It was at the end.
Cornering themselves.
So was Captain True.
Once a
gotta
human
watch
is
the
in
How to
place,
Survive a Mimic
it will
Attack.
swiftly attack and kill the helpless target.
Damn. Oh shit.
Wait.
She say,
this one might have a jump scare. This might have a jump scare.
This guy jump scare. This guy jump scare. Be careful. I mean,
what happened? She running in the crib and shit? She booked it?
She know the nigga following her.
Got that jam, bitch. Run, bitch. The closet, bitch. Get out the window.
I swear.
You had time.
I know it's gonna come, but it's gonna jump scare.
Look at that.
That's his mouth too, right? Not even his.
I think that's him.
Oh, just him like rumbling and shit.
Like,
I'm turning volume off. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not strong enough.
Go ahead. You might want to do it quick.
Go ahead.
I already did.
Do it. Okay.
That's what I'm telling you. I already did it.
It's silent. He was knocking before. He's about to show up, I think.
Shit. I turned the light off for a reason.
I'm sorry.
Right.
I know you wanted to just keep up with what was going on. My bad.
I'm terrified. I already know this shit from the
It's like he's knocking, he's walking, he's screaming, he's
right.
eating them. I was trying to break down the door.
Press with the flashlight, right? In the dark room, shining
That's
right
what
through
I'm
the
saying,
flash. I swear, Hex, bro. I swear, bro. Like
shit don't make no sense in my young boy voice.
Make no sense. Yeah, they don't make no sense. Yeah. Okay, y'all dragging it out.
I was dragging it, nigga.
They really trying to get you with it. Okay, that's not that bad.
He's already there.
Yeah.
Nah, he's already there.
It's not gonna scare me. That's disgusting looking up. So
Look.
what do you think would happen if you bit that motherfucker? Like he feel pain or no?
I hope so.
Those shit's ugly. Oh, that's what it looks like.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, that made my skin crawl.
That shit was ugly as fuck.
Hold on, I do want to hope.
I'm good.
Nigga! You ugly bitch!
I know.
God damn it, nigga, the value was back on. Fuck. That bitch got me. And that
It got me too. It made like I did like an inside jump, but it made me cringe.
It was like, ugh, he's ugly as fuck. It kind of looked like that one flip you can have on Snapchat. Where it's like interracial like nose and it's just your mouth and your eyes.
Oh, I know exactly.
That's exactly how Mimic
lure other humans
You
more
heard?
effectively.
They said the more you eat humans,
and by the
the more they
end
start
will look
looking like
nearly
humans.
identical to a human.
Right,
being.
yeah, that
They
makes
probably
sense.
could see the
It
dark.
now
So
can
that one
blend
was probably
entirely
kinda
into
newer.
No,
civilization
very new, yeah.
and lure
He
other
didn't really have
humans
That was
more
only the
effectively.
second form. That's not
Okay,
the third.
that makes sense.
The second type of morph happens when
I
a mimic
get
receives
back
an
to
overabundance
you
of
ugly
food.
as fuck.
It will grow into a large,
Oh, this bitch is still
more
going, I
evolved
forgot.
hunter.
I
Its
took that
proportions
shit off,
will
it
increase
scared
in
me and
length,
shit.
and its humanoid
There you go.
features will fade away. It grows a thick, dark coating of a flexible skin, which is highly durable, and increases in strength the more the elder mimic.
Why the fuck are they getting hacks and we
This
don't?
excludes the
You're
face,
eating my
which
flesh,
is now
bitch.
coated in a pale pink
That's
skin.
what they look.
The mimic's teeth have also moved
Oh, they
deeper
get
into
darker.
the mimic's
They get
throat,
darker. Yeah.
The
giving its
nigga-
mouth a toothless grin. It uses the dark hue of its skin to hide seamlessly within a dark
They get
environment.
They said his
Nigga.
teeth are in his throat, my nigga.
This makes an elder mimic one of the most
You
efficient
know there can't be
predators
no
on the planet.
female, can't be no female mimics. She not
Because
giving
of
no
the obvious
guard.
threat this poses on humanity,
Only the mouse
nations
here,
around the
not the
world
bird.
have released
So they're
instructions
taller
on how
than
to be
humans
able
too,
to
though.
fend for
Yeah.
yourself in a
Cause
mimic encounter.
like what happens they start looking like that.
They
Then
look like the
start,
crawlers.
Yeah, they start eating you. No, I get it. They start looking like crawlers, right?
No, they start eating animals and
They
shit.
start- yeah.
You can eat like deers and shit.
Then they go up to like that.
and then they start eating us.
But then they start eating us. They start looking like us. Then they start eating more of us. They start looking like the one with the pink face.
And like
the black skin. And they still like in the like I guess bullets can't like hurt it and shit like that. Cause I seen like it was a picture.
Yeah.
It was a picture like I think it was like here.
Y'all should go back to right after the jump scare so y'all can listen to all. Okay, I might have to do that.
But yeah, it was like
okay.
Hue of its skin to hide seamlessly within a dark environment.
there too.
That's
Its skills have
that's
also been
fucking
heightened.
terrifying.
This makes an elder mimic one of the most
An
efficient
elder
predators on the planet.
Damn.
I'm fucking skank crawling and shit.
Because of the obvious threat this poses on humanity, nations around the world have released instructions on how to be able to fend for yourself in a mimic encounter.
You fuck.
Here are the
Rex
instructions.
said we should watch this video separately as well.
1. Avoid going out alone if your location is known to have mimics.
What is two niggas gonna do against a mimic?
2.
I don't think they attack. I think it's on like solo dope.
Yeah, it is. They'll go out their week.
So,
so they're only gonna attack. So if it's two niggas, they won't even try it.
They won't try it, yeah.
Bro, I'm happy we a trio.
You feel trio? Come on, bro.
They can't see us.
They can't see us.
If you encounter a stationary mimic, seemingly unfazed by your presence, quietly leave the location and alert your local authorities. 3. If pursued by a mimic, get yourself into a position where you are able to flee. Mimics will rarely attack if a person has a clear escape route.
Oh.
4.
So that bitch is dumb as fuck hiding in the closet.
Yes.
I told the bitch to jump out the window. I would have survived that attack. You know I'd have been done.
I mean, first of all, you wouldn't even have the light on in a dark room.
Nah, I wouldn't either.
That bright ass flashlight while she's hiding. By the way, she's trying to signal Batman, nigga. The fuck.
Plus, I think she ran. I don't know. Like, okay, that's probably her apartment, right, or a house or whatever. So like, how the fuck did she get? You feel me? Like, did it like chase her all into her house?
Well, I was thinking it was like maybe because it was like nighttime, right? So maybe she was like laying in bed, and then she heard like someone knocking on the door or something. She's like, "Oh, what is it?" And maybe it mimics like her neighbor. Like it mimics her neighbor or some shit. So she's like, you know, maybe she's probably already kind of a little off because you know, like
the time
it's like weird, like 4 a.m. someone knocking on your door.
No
matter if it's your neighbor or not, you're still gonna be kind of like, what the fuck? But like, you know, Mimic ain't giving up. So that Mimic was like, it's your neighbor.
Plus it's new, yeah. So it's definitely.
It was like hungry. So it probably like kicked that bitch open and she was like, oh fuck, and just booked it.
And booked it. Yeah.
But she should have booked it out the back door, booked it out the window or something.
Right.
Yeah, you already know 3 Kings. We fucking a Mimic up.
If I live in this world, bro, I having a piece on me. Everywhere I go.
Everywhere.
I don't care.
Nigga, I'm telling you, the moment I saw what was that thing's called? That motherfucker, the basketball size motherfuckers?
I know you're talking,
the crawlers?
Something like that?
The trimmings. And I'm telling you right now, bro, if I saw a trimming, I'm smoking that nigga. I'm carrying a gun. I'm carrying a gun everywhere I go. It's the first trimming sighting.
You would have to, man.
I'm not
and you already know it's gonna be some dumbass people that try to prank people as to be mimics and whatnot. They were like dressed up as a mimic.
Oh well.
Sitting there on the corner of the street.
Yeah.
Looking.
Like this is a prank, bro. Nah, people are dying.
You can see like the mimic going start slowly walking up to you. I'm a blick. He go, it's just a prank, bro. Slowly back away.
I can't believe it.
You should find someone who thinks it's funny.
I couldn't believe it though, because it's a mimic. It would probably try to use that shit against you.
It don't matter. If it back up, I'm gonna still be like, yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I'm saying like it's a mimic would still try to hit you with a human shit, being like it was just a prank, so you could drop your guard and it would attack you. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell. You really couldn't.
You can't drop your guard and tell. Right. You should never pull that prank. It ain't funny.
It's like you need to take the costume off, bro. That's a costume. Take it off.
Take the costume off right now.
Don't say nothing to me. Take it off.
Boom.
Boom. That's it. That's it.
Smoking them. The worst thing.
In my opinion.
Oh, okay. Shit, I'm dumb as hell. In my opinion, about the mimics is that they learn about their target. They will literally stalk you until they know they can kill you. So even if you escape, there's no guarantee it's not still following you.
Yeah, that's why you gotta be with people.
So you told me if like a mimic was chasing me and I shot that nigga 8 times, gotta wait. Like it can still come back 3 hours later.
It's gonna die if you shoot it.
Right. He means like if you don't attack it at all, if you just run,
if
you just run from it and you're still by yourself.
If
you just run from it, you're still by yourself. It's still gonna follow.
So the only thing we really have to be worried about is like the third stage.
If it's a black one, yeah.
Because those are like you can't blink those. Well, no, because the face is pink. So we can shoot that nigga in the head.
Maybe.
Because the face is like the rest of that.
There is a video of how to survive.
We gotta watch the survive mimic.
Yeah, we can watch that one next. We can watch that one.
I didn't know how to survive a mimic attack. I'm not voting.
The fetal position, protecting your neck, face.
How is that saving you?
That's not.
That's like I think that's worst case. That's worst case.
That you have been cornered by a
you've been cornered.
Roll into the fetal position.
Bring out the blicky. That's what they should have said.
You feel me?
And vital organs
the fuck?
Taser.
If this is happening, the government better give everybody
to alert any other people. 5. If you have a weapon, do not use it. A mimic is fairly resilient, and any strikes or shots on a mimic is not effective enough to bring it down in time.
Dizzy trying to set us the fuck up! You setting me up, nigga! He thought we could blink these niggas!
I'm trying to give you a solution!
Boom, boom! He goes.
Right! Right shit!
He be.
Eat the bullet. He goes. I'ma shoot him. Boom! He goes. Boom! Make the gun out with his mouth,
that would be a dope scene, bro. Oh my god.
Terrifying too.
You would just look at you, start mimicking the gunshot. Oh god.
That'd be terrifying, nigga.
Oh my god.
Hey, but that's a pistol though.
You fucked either way.
What if I got an AK?
If you get the
or a shotgun.
I was thinking that if you get the sawed off or something.
Carrying your damn 50 cal. If you want to say truth.
I'm bringing a flamethrower. They set the fire with the
hey, flamethrower. It's just like Stranger Things. They're bulletproof. They're weak to flame.
They weak to flame.
With the
flamethrower. You smart.
I'm in that bitch.
That's my nigga.
Come on, we taking over, bro.
We gotta put fire everywhere we go.
I want to write a story. I want to write a story about mimic survival now.
You're making a resilience, bro.
Who made this?
I'm playing with this shit out right now.
I'm down. Mimic, catch
We're making an anime about this.
Catch this Deagle. Oh yeah, Deagle.
Oh, the
crazy.
Deagle. Okay, I see you, Rex.
Right in the head too.
Catch the Deagle.
What the
Barrier
talking about?
between you and the mimic to block any attacks.
Bro, you just basically telling us to.
In a situation where a mimic is hunting in the immediate area and is not aware of your position, hide somewhere low, like under a bed or behind other furniture. A mimic will not linger too long to search for prey.
That sounds like Cap though, because then it searched for Shorty in the closet.
I mean, Rax was saying some of the info about the mimics is like contradicting. So like, there's no telling what a specific one's gonna do compared to others.
I'm about to say all mimics gotta be different because like the more they eat as humans and shit,
Be
the
safe
more they become.
and avoid
But
any
here's my thing.
encounters
Pause it
with
real
a mimic
quick.
at all costs.
Cinnamon. What's wrong though?
The thing is though, which is like different, which I'm pretty sure they're trying to say is like, Shorty, like clearly got chased into the room, was like stopping the mimic from coming in the room, and then booked it into the closet and hid. So like the mimic is not stupid. It's gonna be like, okay, well, bitch, there's only one place you could have went.
Either the closet or like her window, but if she ain't no glass breaking, then
or see the window open, and he don't know. But I'm thinking like, what they're probably trying to say is like, say you're like in a forest or something, and you're like trying to like, you're somewhere like a open area, and you like run. They're telling you to like hide and like crawl. Like maybe like crawl underneath the house or something like and make no noise. You feel me? I didn't say make a lot of noise.
That's the
thing.
thing.
Make a lot of
One
noise.
was like you in the corner make a lot of noise, but it said
it's to alert people.
I guess that's if it's already know you're there. But this was like if they don't know and they looking, then you
stay silent. Don't
stay silent so it doesn't know you're there.
So it'll give up. It'll be like, damn, get out here. All right, bet.
Because I mean the whole thing about a mimic though is you still gotta remember it's always gonna look for the quickest route of food.
Yes.
So like the more difficult you are for the hunt, the better the higher your chances of survival are in general.
Yeah.
That's Rax said they are intelligent, by the way. They are great predators and can recognize human hiding behaviors as well.
Bro,
I'm not fucking with mimics,
I'm
bro.
sitting on my house like.
Is this the last creature? Do we have more creatures to go through?
There's more.
There's
three more.
I think there's 3 more. There's actually the end of this movie.
But how can something be
Next
more?
up, the Harvester.
Nigga, ain't nothing worse than a mimic, bro.
No, I think this is worse because Matt Pat literally was talking about the Harvester and he didn't even break down like what the Harvester.
Talking about?
I don't know.
I think he said something about a black orb.
I mean, he literally said like the way the Harvester like breaks you down. Like he didn't even want to describe it in the video. He said just look it up.
So this is
because they even chilled him to the bone of what they do.
You want to read this?
Okay.
This is the next one that's so much worse.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. But the prince's sleep was long. He slept for what seemed like forever. As he slept, the land around him changed and grew. It was unrecognizable from when the prince first arrived. But the sleep still needed time to heal the prince. Much more time. But it kept the prince safe while he rested, guarding him from the elements as the land changed. So, fucking OP-ass sleep.
Right.
Bro,
Shit.
Oh, so I can sleep like that?
Bro, protected.
The
We can always, bro,
large,
never sleep with one eye open.
mass with a large amount of tendrils spreading from the base. The bulb measures around 3 meters in height and 2 meters in diameter.
Damn,
The
they 6
tendrils,
feet.
on the other hand, can extend up to 150 meters in diameter horizontally.
Nigga, huh?
Yeah. So they 6 feet above ground, but 492 nigga. If you're next to it,
radius
you're surrounded.
that radius is fucking disgusting.
That radius is, nigga, that's dirty, nigga. Tough radius.
Those doors are open and I still feel the presence of people around, but they there, shadowy figures in the middle of the rooms from time to time. Every now and then you could hear psst and breathing as well, like I can't sleep at night, only in the day because nighttime is worse. I'm so sorry to hear that, son. I've definitely heard about that before. Ghosts. She's trying to figure out how to get rid of ghosts. Because that's why I was just like, bro, if you can see a bulb, you're dead. That's true.
That that is very true.
Yeah.
I've definitely heard like before, like years ago, but no, that shit was wild.
That's just at 492.
Yeah, if you see it, it's over.
The harvester is a specialized
Like that, if you
form
see
of
that.
plant that grows in the unique
How the
and
fuck did
deadly
this
way.
picture?
A harvester is created when a node that will grow into a harvester, instead of separating, continues to grow. Eventually.
So that's how it comes through. So like it's the ball and it's supposed to drop off and become a trimling.
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't drop off, it becomes a harvester.
Okay.
So it's supposed to drop off and become
instead
one
of
of the small
separating,
ones,
continues to grow. Eventually, it will
That's
grow
fucked.
tendrils of its own. It uses the energy provided by its mother branch and expands its reach further. Its tendrils, hidden just below the surface of the ground. The harvester is equipped with two types of specialized tendrils. The first type is bulky and flat. They lie the closest to the surface. These branches are lined on each length of the tendril with spines, extending in the shape of a bear trap. On each side of the branch, those particular spines have a vein that feed into them, that pump two types of venom. On one side, the spines can inject a neurotoxin, which will attack the nervous system of whomever it is injected into, causing sudden paralysis. The other side can inject an anticoagulant, which when injected, prevents blood cells from clotting.
This nigga can paralyze me and stop my blood from clotting?
So that means you sit there and bleed out.
One paper cut and you're dead.
You're dead.
One paper cut.
It doesn't stop. It just don't stop.
And I can't even stop my own blood because I'm
You're
paralyzed. So you're just sitting there bleeding out and he's
Yes.
just reaping the benefits, my
Yep.
nigga.
Whenever a
all
lion
in one
moves
attack.
across
All in
the
one
area
attack,
armed
bro.
with these tendrils, the branches will clamp onto the animal and
If
thrash
you so much as
violently.
touch it, yeah.
Once
Wow,
the prey
it's
has
like
been
barbed
injected
wire.
with both venoms, the
That's fucked
tendrils
up.
will rest and the prey will immediately collapse.
Yeah, of course.
The animal will be unable to move due to the paralysis, and the wounds caused by the thrashing spines will not stop bleeding. All the prey can do is lie patiently, until succumbing to blood loss.
And die. Yep.
Once
That's
the
so
prey has
fucked up.
bled out, the second type of tendrils come in. They lie below the spine equipped once. These branches are thick, but very sturdy. They share similar anatomy to the small branches of the crawl, equipped with organelle that absorbs nutrients. These tendrils sense the blood and move their way to the surface and begin to absorb the vital fluid. Once the blood has been consumed, the tendrils will wrap around the body and begin to shuffle downwards. This movement loosens the soil and slowly pull the body underground.
That's wild.
Nigga
Once
buried
secure,
me?
the
My
tendrils
body not
will
even get
continue
found,
to feed
nigga.
until there is
No.
nothing but scraps.
You're
The
gone.
nourishment
You're
absorbed
gone.
by the tendrils will be
Every
sucked
piece of
back
you.
into the main bulb of the
That's
harvester.
fucked up.
This bulb houses all the vital organs and the venom glands that pump into the spines. The
How he
nutrients
survived
are then
Maybe
converted
he's
and
like,
used.
I'm saying maybe
Huh?
he's like,
Cameraman.
He gotta be in the air.
But also
bro.
I'm
He gotta
thinking
be
like,
a
He's
droid or
hovering.
something.
He's like hovering.
he
Why
huff,
he's like,
right?
He
hell
like,
yeah.
you
No,
know how like,
Cameraman's unstoppable.
he not like the old school movie. They be like floating with the meditation.
Yes.
He's like floating perfect
camera?
meditation with the camera. Just,
Yup. And it tries to hit him with this thing.
He just.
weaves it.
He said, "Come on now, I've been
Right.
doing this for centuries."
Mm-hmm.
But also at the same time, we got cameras that actually can zoom in like hella.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that's true. That's a good
Mhm.
point. I was about to say, or it could just be like a droid, cause
Or
it has
yeah,
to be like,
or
you feel
droid.
me, on the floor.
Just
Just like
energy.
wait. Facts, actually.
The remains underground decompose, providing a rich soil, causing
Wow.
It
very
literally takes
prominent
every
plant
piece of
growth,
it, bro.
which
At least
then
he
attracts
uses
more
it.
animals.
I'd be upset if it killed me. Just left
Uses
me.
us to
A
track
strange
more
behavior
niggas.
that a
So you got
harvester
all
displays
this
is
great
explosive
ass like
diet.
harvest
The
around just
spines
to
will
get.
only activate on larger animals, allowing
Fucked up.
smaller ones to pass by unaffected.
Oh.
The spines will also not activate on some species of bird. There are a couple theories as to why this happens.
Interesting.
One, it
Bird.
could be that attacking smaller animals would cost too much energy for what they get in return,
True.
making it not worth the time.
That makes sense.
Another could be that smaller animals may attract larger animals or predators, allowing a safe place where prey may thrive and lure more predators. It truly is
Oh, well, that thing is
astonishing.
smart as fuck then.
So I mean, if
Although
your
it is a
baby ever get close to
spectacular
one, don't
creature,
even try to
it
reach
is
Just
also
hope they
very
crawl back.
dangerous. The harvester is decently rare,
This
only
nigga said his hungry
populating
kid
sparse
crawls
areas
back.
of the northern
Because it's
hemisphere.
a trap,
Yo,
basically.
this nigga wild, bruh. Okay,
feel
but if it's not, okay.
You feel? Think about it, right? So you.
I get that it's a trap, but you just can't leave the kid there.
It's not gonna get hurt.
Okay, it might not get hurt by that thing, but I mean, it can get hurt by something else. Are you still hoping on the fact that maybe the baby is small enough?
Yeah.
You don't know how, like, you feel me? If a baby is big enough to crawl, it's already bigger than birds and bunnies. So it definitely probably be big enough still for it to eat.
I guess it depends.
I feel like, you feel me? Because if a baby's already crawling and stuff, it's going to be bigger than a bird.
Yeah, it'll be bigger than...
It's going to be bigger than
some birds.
It's going to be bigger. Well, yeah.
Like, will it eat an eagle?
Well, that's what... Yeah, well. Because remember he said only certain birds are safe. He said certain birds are safe. So some of the bigger birds, like fucking eagles and falcons and shit, I could eat you.
I could eat you up.
I like...
Woodland forests. If you are stung by a harvester, there will be no way of helping you, being that there is no cure, and fatality is 100% positive.
100%.
That shit said 100%. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, nigga. You get hit with that shit, you are dead. That's fucked.
I hope that's successful though, Senna. Thank you.
We're about to realize something real fucked up right now.
Thank you also, Beta, for
shout out Beta. You feel me? That's our what's it called? Medium.
Medium.
That's like our medium. Not bad, bro.
What are you trying to do?
These two is medium.
This is the closest I can get, I guess.
That's the best we can get. But it's just an
authorities
authority.
refuse to handle the harvester.
I don't blame them. How the fuck could they?
Shit, they can't even.
Like, you feel me?
The world we live in, they are.
I mean, right? You feel me?
A harvester, yeah,
They can't.
I leave that task up to fucking a bunch of high schooler kids, bro. A bunch of high schoolers or middle schoolers.
The best thing you can do is avoid encountering a harvester in the first place.
Yeah.
If you are hiking, take note of any warnings or signs saying that there are harvesters around.
Well, that's not me
If
kind
you
of
also
helpful.
notice an abundance of lush, ground-dwelling plants in a forested area, and there are no signs of wildlife, this is suspicious and you should leave the area, staying close to the base of large trees or rocks. If you find yourself in the middle of a harvester ground, do not panic. Sudden movements may activate the tendrils and will inject you. Although a harvester is rather forgiving, do not risk any skittish movements. Remain calm. If you have any objects with considerable heft, like coats, backpacks, or full water bottles, gently take that object and lightly toss it towards the bulb, and away from your escape route. This will activate the spines on where the object lands, distracting the bulb for a moment.
So the closer to the bulb is probably like
to do wide shuffles away from the bulb. If possible, throw another object when you are certain you are a fair enough distance away, just to be safe. Continue until you are completely sure you are out of harm's way. You may come out unscathed, but don't be too obnoxious, or you will be a harvester's next meal. Next up is the host. The host of it.
Okay, thank you for the.
Okay, wait, what do you say? Y'all about to realize something real fucked up. That's as good as it gets. It's purposely obfuscated. Why is that a...
Excuse me.
Why is that fucked up? What do we realize that was fucked up?
Well, yeah, what was the real fucked up part, Rex?
Maybe like the next monster.
Also, I'm writing all this down as well because I do want to make a story about this shit.
I'm down. We gonna go go crazy with this one, bro.
I'm writing all the details down. Something the cave during a time of hardship. Something the island critters were struggling.
I don't like that.
Something hard in this hard time. There's barely any food to go. I'm assuming that's around. They would go and gather whatever they.
Yeah.
I said the real fucked up comment because y'all were talking about retrieving a person that got stung and the 100% mortality rate part was just ahead.
Oh, I didn't even realize we were saying anything about saving a nigga. But I think now, we're talking about the baby. Yeah, nah, that's fucked up. 100% fatality.
Wait, so then why the fuck they telling us to throw your jacket and shit?
Because it activates like he said don't make any skittish moves and don't make any sudden moves. You have to not panic and just slowly get away from as far as possible.
But they're saying throw the object because if your backpack is say your backpack is kind of heavy and you throw that bitch and hit the ground harder than you're shuffling backwards.
Yeah.
It's gonna attack the backpack and not notice you. You feel me?
Because he said they're very forgiving, not purposely forgiving, but they won't notice you if like you're not trying to be noticed.
Yeah.
If you immediately see like the bulb start sprinting, immediately it's going like flash on.
This will get you tripped.
Because we're not a bunny. Like a bunny is quick and it makes a lot of movement, but it's small. Like we be moving this shit. It's gonna be like, oh hey, yeah.
Imagine the first person to ever discover that shit. Like probably like someone playing with their like girl, like a kid, 2 kids playing tag, running.
Oh my
You're
God.
like, got you, huh? What's that?
That's like, bro, like
underground.
You really make,
Parents
like,
never found you.
It's gone. Because like you said, everything from the blood, from the bones, like you literally just like disappeared off the face of the earth without a case, without a trace.
I think the host is what you were thinking of. That MacPack said he didn't want to describe.
Referred to as
Maybe.
the host.
But I don't think that was
as its
that
name
bad.
derives
That
from
wasn't
a host
that
who
bad.
I
invites
think it was
guests
the
to
host.
an
'Cause he
event.
said the host is worse.
Not to be confused with a host,
Arguably.
a harborer of parasites or disease. The host is a
Oh,
semi-humanoid
so when you're
looking
near a
orc.
harvester, it tells you to hug trees because the tree roots mess with the vines of the harvester, so it won't reach you.
Oh,
It
I was
says
about to
stay-
say that.
Stay close to
Because
trees and
I
rocks.
think I heard you say something about why it say stay close to trees and rocks. I'm about to say that too because probably the trees and the rocks are like distractions.
It's making
Like it
it's
can't
too
tell
heavy.
the difference. Yeah, you
Yeah,
feel me? Can't tell
I
the
like
difference.
Organism. It has the structure of a head, torso, and arms. Other than this, it shares no other characteristics.
And nigga, that don't look nothing
basically
like
nothing
us.
like
The lower
us.
half of the host is comprised of a massive fibrous
They got
tissue
some
and
heads, some arm
tendrils
type shit,
that
but that's
grow
about
into
it.
the ground to hold the
It look
host
like
in
you're alright.
place.
That shit like a demented ass
Instead of
tree.
skin, the host is covered in muscular tissue fibers, tendons,
Everything else.
and veins.
This nigga's muscular for
In
my
some
hero.
parts of the body are covered in a meaty plate, used to cover any large
Oh, but
exposed
it lives in
areas,
the snow. You
allowing
just fucked
movement.
everywhere.
I thought the cold areas were
The
safe.
I
host's
thought
head
so
has a
too.
smooth surface where the face should be, attached to a crooked neck, which
Ugh.
houses a slit in the front used for feeding.
The mouth is in the neck,
neck?
my
On the
nigga.
I
host's
think there's
back
a
is a
fucking
mound of pores. Protruding from
Resident
these
Evil
pores
monster
are
like that.
hollow, hair-like structures, extending outwards.
Like a
These hairs are
porcupine?
barrels that release spores produced within host's body
God,
by
these
being fired into
spores?
the air.
That's
Bro,
fucked.
not spores,
These spores are hazardous,
Here we
so
go,
keep
Last
clear of
of
them at all
Us.
costs. Luckily, the host
I even want to look for that. I feel like that one fucked up.
Bro.
I feel like I don't even want to really.
I'm trying to think, right?
Shit.
How are you supposed to stay like, nigga? I'm breathing. They're talking about the
Yeah,
spores
you might want
and
to have
shit.
a gas mask.
Oh, you got
honestly.
the KKK, man? Nigga, they got.
I'm Jacqueline!
The fuck is that?
Actually,
I can't even see what that is.
Me either.
The previous page, outside the cave during a time of hardship, lived the island critters. The critters were struggling in this hard time. There's barely food to go around. They would go and gather whatever the rest is in the
Think she
room.
meant
Thank you,
Annie.
Hex. Annie, probably, yeah.
You should have
Oh, that was from the
Bye.
page that we were trying to read.
Yeah, thank you, Hex.
Cult activity by the. Oh.
Cold.
Oh,
There's a
cold
cold.
activity.
There's a cold.
I was pretty right with that KKK shit.
Luckily,
I was.
the host is rare, only found in North America.
What I named the
Great.
shitter?
That's awesome. It's rare, but it's found in
In
our
North
fucking
Amer-
country.
You know,
in
North America
Canada.
have everything, bro. Every single thing so far was North America.
That's fucked up. Yeah, no.
I'm going to
I
Canada,
peeped
bro.
that. Literally have
I'm going to
everything that
Canada,
we've
bro.
checked
It's
out
there. It's
before.
in Canada.
That area
It's
has
all-
been red.
It's in Canada.
Probably my bad. I'm going to.
And this
Anywhere
ain't-
Alaska,
else?
I guess?
Anywhere else, bro?
Honestly, go to any other country. Any other
It's-
continent.
Nah, because I feel like
Any other
the
continent.
mimics was high in somewhere else.
The mimics is high all over the world.
Yeah,
Was
they're
it high
out.
over
Everywhere.
They're
It was
worldwide.
literally red everywhere.
What about
They're
the harvest?
worldwide.
Where was they at?
I don't know.
I don't remember that one. I don't
It had to
remember
be.
that
It
harvest.
had
No,
to
we
be
didn't.
somewhat like
Not
tropical.
I feel like the harvest has to be a lot of like wood, like
tropical wood.
you feel. I mean, it's
Amazon
definitely
forest
here
type
still
shit.
North America.
North America's still.
But we got Wyoming and.
I told you
Plenty of
Alaska,
pockets.
bro.
Info
I'm
about the
living in
host
Alaska.
is a very
Big fish,
risky
fuck it.
and
North
daunting
America's
task.
pretty
These niggas are in Alaska.
We
They
didn't
like
Because
the
of their
cold.
rarity and of how
But he said it
dangerous
only
it is
North
to be
America,
up close.
Is Alaska not in North
We didn't-
America?
I don't know. We didn't see it, or we didn't play it.
Isn't North America our continent? And I'm pretty sure Alaska is in it.
Alaska's one of the. What? It was one of the states.
Yeah, Alaska's just a state in North America.
Snack
it is in-
break.
I thought it was
Hang on, give me a second. I'm
I'm
gonna be quick.
going to
I'll be quick.
the North Pole. Fuck it, I guess.
Oh, it's back.
Niggas said, with the Antarctica, ain't that some continent? Antarctica?
And yeah, that's in Antarctica.
And you
But it
with
is
the
in North
Antarctica?
Pole though.
Huh?
That's like the coldest of the cold. I don't think.
Yeah,
we
but
go
I
like
don't
that.
think that shit would be in Antarctica just because there's nothing for it to like feed off of.
Exactly.
So you probably be safe there.
Chilling. I ain't chilling. Well, no, I'm chilling.
You be
I'm
chilling.
chilling. Like
You
it's like-
chilling.
I'm chilling like a motherfucker. I'm chilling. Shit, I'm as chill as a nigga can be.
You chill. You can't get more
I
chill than
can't-
that,
I
nigga.
can't
get more chill than that.
Oh chilling.
He said, you'll realize that North America is pretty important soon. All the Vita Carnage creatures are so creative, bro. It's crazy. No joke, though. Every last one of these are like...
Whoever put this together, thought of this, was like...
Put their time and work.
I'm about to make a meat... I don't know. What is this? What is this? A meat what?
So what?
Meat monster. I think Vita Carnage means like meat like or something.
It gotta be because...
Carnage is like another way to say meat. I think it's a biological term for meat. And then Vita, I think, might be the biological term for like...
Life?
Life, because it's like, you know, vitals.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, Vita Carnage means like...
Because I don't want to say monster, because I'm like, there's some just like, that actually like plants, you feel me? Like the ones that we be eating in the beginning, the ones that got the...
Venus flytrap?
No, the ones that be like, it got like the black ones, and like the ones we looking at in the beginning. It's like red, and it got like the black tentacles, and they be eating them.
Oh, motherfucker's nasty as hell.
That one, like that was like a plant, and then the harvest was also like a plant.
That shit was not a plant. It had meat and veins and shit in it.
But it acted like a plant, like it had like roots and
get
branches and shit, bro.
It acts like...
I don't get no.
Nigga, if you pull up to me talking about something, this a plant, and that motherfucker got a heartbeat, nigga, I'm looking at you like, bro, quick, I'm not finna eat this shit, nigga. This is clearly living.
I mean, plants are living too.
It's not the same. Not the same type of living.
It is.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
It definitely
I'm
not.
so sorry, my bad.
Sandstone got no type of arteries, no blood pumping through them, no veins, none of that. That shit did. That shit got...
But it got... It's branch-like.
That shit fuck. Like, it's not only that branch-like, it gives life to other creatures, my nigga. You eating that shit, who knows what's growing inside your body?
I mean, you ate fire. Cooked good enough. Nothing.
I ain't trying to hear that. That shit fire from this.
It's like eating raw meat and saying, you feel me? You gonna get sick, hell yeah. But cook it. Everything died with heat.
He tripping, y'all.
Close to one.
He gonna turn into a mimic. He keep talking like that.
The source
Myself, nigga? How the fuck?
That's why I thought they were gonna go with the mimics.
Oh,
it's like if the humans that like ate that shit on like a regular basis, like a daily basis, started like mutating, but that is not how they went. I was like, oh,
different.
Yeah, something different.
What's up, guys? Sorry for not being here and singing with friends. You good?
Yeah, you all good, name was Center. Yeah, I'll be have fun.
I also want to thank you guys for even reading myself in this car. Oh, for sure, bro. You feel me? We all storytellers in here, one way or another.
Released by a host is very dangerous when inhaled. A host will release a...
Sorry. I wanted to, don't worry, I know you're in here nameless, but I realized I keep forgetting to read your shit, so I literally just speed ran reading your characters in. It's fucking awesome. I fucking love it. Especially the lightsabers, the alternating crystals, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. Just because I kept forgetting and I was like, nah, bro, I need to like,
right,
I keep forgetting. Nah, I'm doing this shit right now.
I need to do
Cloud
it now.
That was awesome. That was
the air, which will be picked up by wind and carried great distances. If an organism inhales the
I didn't read that
spores,
far, but I will.
Find their way into the organism's brain and infect them. An infected organism will show no symptoms of infection right away, but a couple hours after infection, the infected organism's behavior and thought process will change.
Called the host.
The first symptoms that appear are restlessness, sluggish movement, numbness of joints, and lack of coordination.
Damn, again,
Then
hold on.
more serious
I might be
symptoms.
infected, you boy. Nigga, get off work feeling like all of that.
You got a host at work? Oh, you went back too far.
Man, you all the way back to the
How the
house
fuck
there.
I do that?
You can do that on YouTube.
You
Yeah.
do a frame by
I do it on my phone. You know, you can double tap aside.
But I went back.
You went back by segments.
I know,
instead of
because if you
frames.
did it too fast, and it would go back to more 10 seconds. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Whoops.
You said whoop.
That's all of that. We all right. I went back
No,
like.
Rex wild then, Brian.
Yes.
Find
This
their way
whole
into the
time,
organism's
she
brain
was
and
just-
infect them.
Now, that's the case. Doug definitely a host.
An infected organism will show no
Okay.
symptoms of infection right away, but a couple hours after infection, the infected organism's behavior and thought process will change.
He said
The
he
first
did.
symptoms that appear are restlessness,
Can't sleep.
sluggish movement,
Check.
numbness of joints,
Check.
and lack of coordination.
Check. Yeah, I'm really fucked, bro.
Then more serious symptoms appear over time. These include dizziness, migraines,
Hey,
impaired speech, and trembles.
So they can just be drunk or this.
So I don't know, bro. You infected by the host or you drunk right now?
Right, like nigga, you don't even know.
Or someone you know show these symptoms. Contact poison control or emergency services.
Might be what Matt was talking about.
After a total of 6 to 7.
That's the same fungus in the Last of Us hex.
Oh yeah.
7 hours after infection,
It's actually real.
the organism will cease all activities they were previously doing and begin to walk.
This is about to get
Just a warning. I don't know what. Just throwing it out there.
I'm definitely gonna reread it. Nameless, don't worry. I just want to speed run reading it, just so I can finally read. Because I keep forgetting. And I was like, okay, before I forget, I'm just gonna read it right now.
How would nigga create his own form? I gotta read that story myself.
Cease all activities they were previously doing and begin to walk. The direction the infected will walk is towards the host whose spores have been inhaled by the infected individual.
I knew it. Oh, this is that same shit that be happening to ants, though.
Wait a minute.
Makes their way to the host. They will kneel down in front of it, expose their vital organs, and the host will promptly gut and remove those organs. The host will consume them and discard the leftover scraps.
Damn, bitch.
However, if an infected organism doesn't reach the host within a 36-hour span or is treated for their infection, the effects will wear off and return back to normal.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's a W.
So basically, if one of y'all get infected, I just lock you in.
You just gotta lock me, chain me down to the bed.
Chain you down.
And after 36 hours, I'm good.
You straight. Alright, say
that's a W. Okay, we got this.
12, 24, 36. Okay, we just gotta make sure you don't stay get dehydrated.
I don't like the way Rax be talking about this shit, bro.
I can only guarantee that things doesn't wear off. They probably turn to a sleeper agent. So you mean like it don't disappear? Well, they said treat it, so I feel like there gotta be some type of
way to treat it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like you breathing in something. You feel me? So you can definitely.
I feel like it works its way out of your body after 36 hours.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like that could be possible.
If the host is unable to find prey or doesn't like its current location, it will unroot itself and move to a new location.
It can unroot.
Yeah, unroot, nigga.
Their scarce numbers and the hazard of being around one makes getting info about the host very daunting. All you need to currently know is that the host is extremely dangerous and should be avoided at all costs.
Yeah, because you don't know how
they only have one picture of a host so far.
Yeah, everybody else that tried to get it.
The monoliths.
Would die. Yeah.
It wasn't the anime cameraman, that's why.
The monoliths.
This nigga stay talking about the anime.
That's the only one getting the pictures? He's
the
only one.
I got this one. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure this one will be even harder to read?
The goats.
I'm just saying.
Warm up. Here we go. Although, I already take it.
I knew it. I'm like, nigga,
I got it. No, actually, I don't think I got that. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit really is just
some of the critters.
I can't. It's just straight blur. I need glasses
trance
for
in
real.
a healing sleep.
That shit say Huey?
In his healing sleep.
While searching for the food, they potentially prepare trance in his struck and enchanted by the property magic or princess magic. Enchanted by the princess magic.
The monoliths.
Are these fairy tale that some shit I did?
The monolith is a very new creature, only showing up in June of 1972 in the area of...
Whoa. Hold on.
What I miss?
Hey.
Put the headphone back on. A whole shit. Your dad
whole
started popping.
Volume warning. Sorry about that.
That's true. Sorry about that volume warning.
Try setting the video quality to max instead of auto. Is it
Oh,
still
it's not.
Oh, is it on auto?
It's on.
Man, you knew YouTube be doing this goofy shit.
I thought that shit
We on
was
720?
We at 720? Yo, my bad, y'all. We thought we was at 1080 this whole time. We bogus for that.
That's what they say.
Next, the monoliths.
Let's see that monolith, nigga.
It's a red dot.
Oh, that shit is a lot more clear.
Wow!
Yo, we were mad bugging, G!
Ain't that about a bitch?
Ain't that some bullshit?
Look how clear that shit is.
The picture clear as a
I didn't even see the magic in that picture before.
Why is that new YouTube's feature? Why is it like, oh yeah, no, if you wanted an HD, you gotta set it at yourself, bro?
Like, shouldn't it always just go to high quality?
Yeah, you would think
I ain't
so.
never type on
Thank you.
X video. I mean, never mind.
You're not wrong.
But I'm just saying, when I'm on that site,
That That mug clean.
Always at 1080, 1440. You feel me?
Thank you so much, Shax. Thank you. Quick rundown would be way too much long for Twitch chat. I suggest you watch the same vid. Basically, it's about like meat creatures. That's what we're figuring out. The cam's in the way.
Find the cave boss.
Oh, yeah, it's here. Can you type in the Oh, thank you, Rax. Thank you.
You did Rax also take a note of the red circle next to the page.
Here.
Okay. Just look up Vita Carnage documentary.
Yeah, right.
Isn't that what we're watching right now?
I mean, you literally put it together anyway.
Wait, what's going on? Why is he telling us to watch it again? I'm confused.
Wait.
Also take note of, because then you say just look up Vita Carnage documentary. Ain't that what we watching right now?
He's telling that to Nameless.
Okay, my bad. I'm slow.
Imagine there was a whole other thing to pop up.
No, wait, hold on. This is not the right one. Like, there's a whole nother video.
A whole nother. So yeah.
There are only 7 monoliths, all of them located in a circular position, 1.5 kilometers in diameter.
7?
This ring of monoliths surround.
Nigga, damn, fuck you. I'm sorry, but that's just too loud.
It said this ring of monoliths around something. I think it's a lot of frames. You have to probably use the arrows for this one.
I was about to say, yeah. What's the color might not?
The monolith is a Titanic-sized being, measuring roughly 120 meters in height. Each monolith.
Nigga!
That's
120
That's a
meters?
colossal, bro. That's a colossal.
That is literally a colossal titan.
That's
the colossal titan is 100 meters, nigga. He is 121 meters.
Past the colossal.
He is taller than a colossal titan. There's 7, nigga. What are they doing?
That is this foot, bro.
Nigga,
that's his foot.
You
Trunk
got me
legs that
thinking
are firmly
fucked
embedded
up.
underground. The legs connect to a torso.
Imagine! Bro, nah, get off the fucking screen. Nigga, could you imagine waking up one day and that shit is up? My skin is
wait,
bro,
my skin, he said,
nigga, my skin is crawling so fucking hard right now.
I fucking
bro, could you imagine seeing some shit like this one day? Just like out of nowhere? And that shit is 50 feet in, nigga, you can see that shit from your house. All the way down the fucking block. Bro, Lion, if you were getting chased by these creatures, your brain would be so slow. You would already be half eaten by the time you realize. You know, I will admit to most of them. Like, I think the mimic I'd be good on.
You think so?
I think the mimic,
footage?
I think I could catch that.
Yeah. No, mimic, we can make mimics, but...
Don't forget the mimic, it follows you until you alone. That it stalks you until you're alone.
I mean, shit, that's why you look for friends.
I'm about to say, I'm never really alone, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, even when I go to work, coming home from work, anytime I leave the crib,
you never, like, take a walk by yourself? Smoke?
Only time I do would be in broad ass daylight. I'll never do that shit at night unless I'm
definitely not walking in the night. But I wouldn't imagine, right? The mimics, will they follow you in the daylight?
No,
or
they want to do when you're like
they'll stalk you in the daylight.
Well, they wait until nighttime to attack.
Yeah, if it's daylight, they have
honestly,
no chance.
I don't think I'd have to worry about a mimic or the host.
Host and the
host I'm cool on. I know for a fact the host I'm cool on.
Harvest time on, I could definitely run into one of those one day.
You say you will?
I could. It's possible.
I don't think so. I'm not a force type of nigga.
I'm not a force type nigga, but there's like every now and then you might like I might find myself in like not really a forest, but like a
preserve.
Yeah, not like a preserve and shit. Those would be the nice places to smoke. You know, you walk around the forest with their phone. I mean, I'm not by myself, but I don't think they care.
No, they get. I think they get 4, 5, 6 if they can.
You feel me? Let's like all
these strands end at the neck, fusing into a solid mass of hardened flesh in the shape of an upside-down triangle with a hole in its center.
The
On each side of the monolith where arms would be, there are dozens of long, rope-like appendages. These reach just barely to the ground. At the creature's feet, the strands go deep into the earth and extend horizontally a decent distance away.
Not bad.
What the monoliths do is simply stand and do nothing. The only activity documented that the monoliths have done was in...
Stop doing that shit! What the fuck did they do to us?
Right, it's like the only thing that we've seen, they want to block it out.
The most terrifying creature they have showed me, and they don't even tell me what it does.
That's crazy. This is the only one they actually block out. Everything else is like
they giving us details. Where's Rax at?
Even stuff that like how to block it. This one they just you ain't learning shit.
When the group of
Can you stop, bro? That shit is so fucking loud. Miss me with that. Fuck you!
He said, miss me with that shit.
Me!
Bitch, you wanna go? Me! It's like the computer is really trying you now, bro.
That's funny as hell.
He shut the fuck up. Beep! Alright, bitch, hold up.
I'm gonna turn my
The
volume
next
down.
one is also incredibly classified. So the next one just in here beeps all the way through, huh?
Yeah.
So these two are like,
I'm turning my volume
they gotta
down.
be
Yeah,
a,
just turn it down.
why though?
These are the biggest
Were
creatures.
making their way to the city. The monolith
The
that
way
they
of
had
the
passes roared a deep bellow and swung its appendages at the team, completely wiping them out. When military vehicles were dispatched, once they got close enough to
Nigga,
top
of
the
course y'all ain't
monolith,
got shit
it
on
roared
these.
another call,
If
this
a
time
mimic is
releasing an
bulletproof, nigga,
EMP
these
blast,
missile proof.
completely knocking the vehicles out in the vicinity.
God damn, these niggas
Finally,
don't play.
long-distance rockets were fired and struck the creature.
Yeah, and then none to it.
Raxel, the footage is terrible. Like in a scary way. Here it comes, boys.
I'm so
That's
scared
how
of
you
these
kind of
things.
creep. You ain't go.
I'm so terrified.
It's
of these
good.
things,
That's
bro.
kind of.
Really?
I'm terrified of these.
Although damaged, it regenerated at great speed and resumed its stance
Yeah,
unscathed.
of course. Of course.
Eventually, the area
Fuck.
has been fenced off and is now restricted to
They say they
all.
don't move. They just there.
Ever since,
They don't
the
show it
monolith
moving in that
stands
video.
silently,
Well, it was moving his
now
tentacles,
only
but
a
like the
grand
leg,
spectacle
like they
of
don't.
Nah,
horror
that shit
mystery,
moved his leg. Go
only
back.
adding more questions
I was watching
to
that
these
motherfucker
neat
walk.
beings.
I'm not trying to hear shit.
They did say
And
they were in
finally,
a circle one
the
time.
last
Like they
creature
got
on
to a
this
circle.
list is
This is the one that I think you're talking about, Matt. Or no, maybe.
They
it
y'all gave us like 12 pictures on that one. They were like,
bro.
definitely catch this one, nigga.
I think it's just the same picture over and over again.
Is it just as clear or is it?
You might have to go back and check your digs again. He might be holding us.
These probably just the players about to get.
You know, I think it was the harvester map I was talking about.
I think it was the harvester. Harvester?
'Cause you
That
like,
didn't seem that bad though compared
No,
to
it
like
wasn't,
the
yeah.
affected.
I think it was just for him, because he doesn't like the idea of something like cutting you and then letting you just like sit there and bleed out, and then it just like pulls you in, digests you. And then
But he
uses
said
you.
it was like a noise. But I didn't hear nothing. Right? He said it was like a noise or something.
Bless you. I need to look out. I need to.
I thought he said it was like a black orb that freaked him out. That's why I think it might be this last one.
We'll see.
Let's
Oh, I
see
can't
though.
read this, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this
Where's
best
the
quality?
Yeah, it's HD.
But
Bless
it's
you.
HD too. They just fucked this one up.
Oh damn! I don't know what that said, y'all. We might be beat on that one, y'all.
Somebody can get that for us.
You might read that. There's another anomaly species video that goes more in depth on the harvester, and it's horrifying.
Maybe it's that.
Maybe it's
Oh,
that.
okay.
He probably put two and two together.
Yeah, so maybe you have to watch more about these creatures.
Bless you.
That's crazy. These videos, though. I ain't gonna hold
Bless
you.
you.
You gonna try reading it?
Hell no.
Oh. Hell no. It's crazy that the harvester gets even more scary. Honestly, I thought the mimic was bad, but those fucking
That's what got you.
the monoliths. I just call like the Goliaths, the monoliths. Bro, those got me. I'm telling you, I don't like the idea of creatures being like skyscraper tall, like you
Really?
and being able to
Like-
just crush anything we have on this planet. Like they're talking about dropping nukes. I don't even think nukes are gonna get the job
Nah,
done,
I mean,
guys.
they said rockets. I think a nuke could do the job.
I don't think so.
Because don't forget, nukes are hot as fuck.
That's true.
And he is a weakness.
Like the upside
We
down.
don't know if he's that weakness though.
And then every weakness so far, I believe, right?
They should put it.
I don't know, the only weakness-
Against,
The only weakness you
Wow.
know for sure
that's fucked.
that
up.
has fire is the little what's it called, the small things.
Right.
'Cause even the mimic, they never said fire was its weakness.
No, they said a mimic could get burned. Yeah.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Okay, so mimic was like the last thing they mentioned about fire.
But I'm assuming since they all
This would be the
made
perfect time to
the
mess
same
up.
organic thing.
Yeah, it would be.
I wouldn't.
Why would they, unless they turn black, then I feel like that's different. But since they all got the same flesh, meaty flesh, I feel like it'd be the same weakness.
I mean, maybe, but you also got to remember a lot of these have different levels of intelligence. So they might
That's true.
be knowing like, oh shit, fire was a mimic's weakness. Well, I made sure the harvester is not weak to fire. Maybe.
It could be. It could be.
Plus, they were talking about the monoliths already got super high speed regeneration.
But that doesn't mean it can't be damaged though.
I mean, it could be damaged, but we also don't know how fast the regeneration is. So they might be able to
nuke that motherfucker. 2 nukes per nigga.
Shit, he dropping nukes. They might be able to regen through that.
Now they regen through 2 like nukes back to back. Yeah, we fucked. But I feel like if
honestly, even if you got 2 nukes back
boom,
to back,
boom.
what are you gonna do with it? Like that area though?
Nigga, the area's fucked. Like nigga, if they say they don't move except that one time. So if they there, you might as well just clear that area to begin with. Nuke that motherfucker.
That's a lot of clearing of the area.
It is, but then it's also getting rid of 7 big ass monsters that's just staring at you.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. If they do,
so what if radiation make them stronger? Then what? You feel me? You got 2 nukes on them, and you come back. Now they double in size.
Nigga, it's over.
It's
been over. It's been over, but at least you tried. Cause like they already 120 meters. Nigga, that's how big in feet?
120 meters in feet is.
You feel me? So 5 is 16 meters.
I want to say, cause I know we were looking this up when we were doing the like Karama and
comparing. I
remember that Karama was like at 800 feet, which was like pretty big. Actually, I don't know now. How? It said it was how big again?
It was something thousand from Karama. It was like the original was like
the original Karama was in 1,000. They recounted it to like 600 or 500 feet. But I'm saying like now I'm talking about the things. How many meters was it again?
120.
100 meters. And the Colossal Titan I think was somewhere around 50 feet, which is around 100 meters.
Yeah. Well, no, 50 feet.
Oh
yeah. Well,
the Colossal is
100 meters.
Regular minutes are
bigger in feet then. He said 50.
Oh yeah.
Just read it. Finally read it. The forums are fucking awesome. Supernova and Void. Also your OC. Well, I mean, pretty much both your OCs are like they're definitely OP. They're definitely not gonna be anytime soon. Especially Zen. Oh,
because 50 meters would be like
all the lightsaber forms.
60 feet.
Remember he only 50 meters.
It was like
regular mimics. So Rax says only regular mimics are weak to fire. Elders and more evolved mimics aren't weak.
Yeah, sometimes the black part I get.
Yeah, like the all black.
Because they said the black is like absorbs the sun, like the tentacles. The black absorbs the sun and makes it. You feel me? And then it turns that into energy. So I feel like I said, if you darker, then like yeah, your skin is they definitely gonna be resistant to fire. But everything had the only thing that became black so far was the tentacles and then the elder mimic.
How tall was that thing again? 170 million or
120 meters.
100. That's how big the model things are.
150. Hang on. Oh, no, you're right. I'm sorry. You're right. 120.
393 feet.
Nigga, I don't even think we have a building that tall. That would create it. We got a building that's 1,000 feet.
I'm pretty sure the building, like our tallest buildings are in like the 10,000, aren't they?
We got a building that's 10,000 feet.
I feel like they're pretty high.
Damn.
Let me look it up.
They motherfucking tripping.
Damn, I can't spell for shit.
Cause I mean, like, well, I guess, cause I mean, them planes be like, oh, we 30,000 feet in the air, so we got buildings like.
Yeah, we definitely got buildings that tower over that thing.
The tallest building. Okay, are this supposed to be millions?
Why? What did it say?
I think 2,717,000
feet.
No, that's not million. That's 2,716.
You know what?
You look at the decimal. There's a comma, then there's a decimal. There's 2,716.5.
That's not even what I'm looking at. You got different things.
No, he doesn't. Hold on.
My shit says it's just commas, no decimals. But I could be.
What are the odds against the first two numbers the same?
Okay, so
and what?
It's 2,
first 3.
7,
I mean, good powers would give me evil backstory. Hell yeah.
No,
there's a good backstory.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
So I think it's. Hold on. What's the word?
Elder mimics are terrifying as fuck. If they're stalking you in the dark, all you see is that creepy fucking mask face before he jumps at you.
Okay, so just that.
Yeah. I'm waiting for somebody to make a video about that.
Bro.
God.
Our highest building is 2,000 feet.
9,000 feet.
Isn't that how you say how tall the what was it? 9.
Let me see.
How much you say it was?
Let me see. I gotta look it up again. It's only 300.
So I'm pretty sure we're not gaming it.
And that's 2,000.
But that's okay.
So they 300 feet.
How did you like the lightsaber concept?
120 minutes.
I think it's definitely unique, especially with again how like the lightsabers harmony and chaos, and how like their colors are like alternating with the white kyber crystal and the black kyber crystal on the white and black hilts respectively. Especially we said they have like specific mics on there, so then the crystals could actually talk. to Zen. I think that's pretty cool. Like, I don't think we've ever had like a kyber crystal talking to a force sensitive before. Like kyber crystals, I think can like communicate in like a wordless way. They can like sense stuff with them and whatnot. Never like actually talking. That's definitely unique. Sorry about that. It is what it is. That is what it is. So long as we finish the games, that's all I worry about. That's all. But at this rate, we definitely have to watch the How to Survive a Mimic video. We have to watch that now, and maybe even we might even watch the Harvester video. We might.
I mean, I watched it, but like going into detail like this is kind of fire, bro. I'm not gonna hold.
No, yeah, I think I might have watched the Mimic video. I might have skimmed through it, because I think it was either that or a Skinwalker video where it showed like mimics trying to like look like a human to like deceive people, and the sketches were just creepy. They were very simple sketches, but they were very creepy sketches. Yeah. Nameless, I have a question. With your character Zen, do you think? I mean, I'm pretty sure the way you built him up, he's gonna be able to like beat. You think he's beating Palpatine and Vader like at the same time, or like separately, or he could beat them separately, and at the same time? Because the way you described him, I'm pretty sure he's unbeatable for the most part. Like, I feel like the only people that could like contend with him would be like full potential realized Anakin, potential realized Luke, and I guess potential realized Starkiller, and I guess also potential realized Rey if you factor her in. The black and white crystals have the dark and light forces coursing through them respectively to their colors as combat style. Damn! So he's got the light. He's using the light. Oh, you did say he also used the light side and the dark. Okay, your guys are, wow, crazy OP. You guys are ridiculous. In a good way. In a good way, not a bad way. The surviving a mimic video is the longest. It's 21 minutes, I think, but the others, big meat snake anomaly species, are only 35 minutes. I did peep that, yeah. The mimic survival video is 21 minutes. I think that'll be just enough time. There's 2 minutes left in this one, so then that's just enough time for the rest of the stream. Oh yeah. See, I love these cookies, but they make my teeth feel weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the sparkles.
Yeah.
The sparkles. What are sprinkles?
Yeah, they are sparkles.
They are sparkly.
They are sparkly, yeah.
Oh man, this shit wild, bro. Y'all niggas definitely watching the wildest shit.
Wild thoughts. Wow. What am I doing? I get wild thoughts. Wow. What am I doing? I get wild thoughts. Me.
When I'm with you, I be dodging wild thoughts.
Hey man, that's the love life right there. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta dodge the wild thoughts.
Oh, wild thoughts. I thought you said wild thoughts.
Nah, wild thoughts.
Oh, they said wild thoughts too.
When I'm with you,
it makes sense both ways. It makes sense both ways.
Yeah, that makes sense both ways.
You dodging the wild thoughts and you dodging wild thoughts.
Wow.
Wild thoughts!
Wild thoughts.
I want to apologize to Hex Cat once again.
Sorry, Hex Cat.
We really gotta get a warning going
before.
Also, there are other OCs to counteract. Plus, yes, he can, but the True Guardians and the True Dark Users and the Lore, if they battle together, it would be difficult for Zen. Okay, that's true.
Okay.
Screech warning. We're supposed to have that on our stream, but we still haven't put that up yet.
Honestly, we really gotta start putting that shit in the title.
Yeah.
Just so niggas know.
Oh.
The Singularity. So this is the final monster.
It's a dark. Well, at least I know it's not fire. Fire's not gonna fuck with it. Damn.
I don't think nothing gonna fuck with this one.
The Singularity.
Might be immortal. What did it say? Did you read it?
Barely. The Singularity is an orb comprised of a dark elemental, maybe mineral, with hints of luminous colors within its core. The Singularity is estimated to be.
Does that say I?
1 meter in diameter. The orb has several qualities that are not well understood. The Singularity can be found.
I have no idea what that word says.
I can't.
Found.
Augmented?
maybe in something force. There are also a variety of readings
by an unseen force. Something by an unseen force.
Unseen force.
There are also a variety of readings that have been documented coming from the orb itself. Niggas, pause. There are also a variety of reading that have been documented coming from the orb itself.
Think a
variety of readings that have.
Well, it says reading.
They said just
reading.
pause, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Wow, interesting.
The singularity is estimated to...
He's reading it all.
You're reading it all, bro.
The one fucking
This
time.
is the one time, though.
Thank you.
that are not well
Thanks,
understood.
Rex.
The singularity typically can be found suspended in air by an unseen force.
Suspended. We were not
There
gonna
are
get that.
also a variety of reading that have been documented coming from the orb itself. Various things like magnetic fields, energy signatures, and other pattern-like signals released by the singularity.
This shit got life in
The
it.
population of these creatures is unknown. Almost all info about the singularity is hidden or confiscated by officials. We were only able to receive one classified document about the singularity being held by...
Oh,
majestic world that exists today, it's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings appear all around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
That's wild. It itself is a creature. Hell no. Got me fucked. More to come. Mordecai?
Now go hard in a rave nightclub. I'm casual.
Made by Darian.
Quilloy?
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 Squall.
I like how Dizzy search how to set up Bookie.
Oh.
That shit was not an easy process.
Nigga,
bro.
not at all.
I could tell.
You had to unzip this, undo this.
Pause.
He's a mom.
But yes, YouTube.
Oh, thank you for watching the first one.
Yes.
We about to get into the second one, so you might as well get that. It's not gonna be dropped right after, so you gotta hit that notification to know when we drop, right?
True.
Not that sometime.
Now all the time.
All the time.
Not personalized.
All.
All.
So thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for liking. We had 3.5. 3.5. Yeah, we had 3.5.
3.5.
Oh, you do.
You got 3.6 now?
Check
We had 6 or 5.
Yeah. If we had
But y'all been going crazy on the Tubi. Y'all really have, bro. And we just hit 500 on the Twitch too.
3.65.
3.65.
Y'all niggas go there, bro. Y'all so. Yeah, we just hit that 502 on the Twitch ski. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see y'all.
Love the support. We will see you guys in the next video.
Next
we'll see
video.
you later.
Yes. Bye.
Yes.